Greetings, Moody archaeologists and archaeologettes. This is Dr. Stevens back in the country. And here we are on Tuesday, December 6th, beginning our 8th and final week of the course. I'm sure you feel a little bit like Solomon, that better is the end of a thing than its beginning. But do keep in mind the remainder of the verse as you wrap things up this week and wait for your grade. And the patient in spirit is better than the proud in spirit. Well, as I said in previous weeks, if you've kept up, outstanding. If not, you need to hustle this week to get her done. Remember to read through the devotional that's here. I trust it'll be encouragement as you look forward to new things ahead, even as Israel did in preparing to cross the Jordan. Incidentally, in my trip to Israel, I was in Jordan, and we crossed from Mount Nebo. I was there and then crossed into the land in approximately the area where Israel crossed so many years ago. Well, geared up to complete the course. Let's see what you need to do to wrap it up. Again, this is week 8, and we're looking at the afterlife and the course conclusion. We've got 4 objectives for you. We want you to demonstrate a familiarity with the nature and role of family in the ancient Near East. We want to describe the various ancient Near Eastern beliefs concerning resurrection of the dead and how they are similar and distinct from those found in the Bible. We want to enlighten and enrich biblical interpretation by utilizing and understanding ancient Near Eastern resurrection beliefs. And we want to evaluate the differing approaches to comparative studies from an evangelical perspective. You've got reading in your textbooks this week in both Silva and Walton, so take note of those. You've got an article by Johnson to read. You've also got scripture reading in Psalm 73, Isaiah 26, and Daniel 12. Your assignments include Silva chapter 1 reading questions. You need to complete the resurrection in the Old Testament, and you need to complete the comparative studies final assignment. And once you've done that and done your reflection on that, be sure to provide a good summary of that in the discussion. And of course, once you've done that, and then you want to reply and comment according as we've been saying to 2 of your peers. Do a good job on those. Provide some compliment, provide some critique, leave them with a good open-ended question. And one more time, remember my admonitions to maintain contact with one another, even personal contact beyond the academic. Remember that the essence of discipleship requires at least 2 components to be effective. That is, it must be personal and it must include accountability. Thus, from the Apostle Paul. Well, there you have another week's announcement. One big issue, though, please take note of the PS at the bottom about the end of course evaluation. These are helpful to us in assessing professors like myself, as well as assessing the course content, structure, and so forth, so that we can be ever improving these courses for you and your peers at Moody Distance Learning. Well, we've come to the end of the course, or you will be this week. God bless you as you wrap things up. Let me encourage you to have a Merry Christmas, and I trust that maybe some of your reflections from the course will help to enhance your Christmas celebration this year. And then with the new year coming, and having spent this time on Old Testament backgrounds, let me encourage you to consider, if you don't already, of reading the Bible through in a year. That is, in 2017, plan to read the entirety of Scripture from Genesis to Revelation. You can do it probably in 30 minutes or less of reading per day, each day. I've been doing this for some years now, and usually I can finish reading through the Scripture in late July, early August. And then I take the remainder of the year to concentrate on a part of Scripture, maybe the Gospels or some historical books in the Old Testament. But in any case, why not plan this year to read through the Scriptures from Genesis to Revelation? I'm sure it'll be a blessing to you, and it'll help you to be able to solidify the things you've been studying in Moody Distance Learning. Well, again, thank you for your good work in the course, and I hope to see you in other courses at Moody Distance Learning in the future. God bless.